Thank you and good evening. My name is Stephanie Sullivan. I am principal at Mountain View High School, and it is my honor to welcome all of you here today as we celebrate over 500 young men and ladies who are Mountain View High School's graduating class of 2024. To begin our ceremony, we will have the presentation of the colors from the Marine Corps JROTC, and senior class Vice President Hayden Rue will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, which will be followed by the singing of our national anthem. Please remain standing until the colors are retired.
Colors, attention, present. Colors. Ready, cut.
Please remain standing and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, so gallantly streaming. And the rockets were doomed, the monsters singing, if through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, and the home of the
Ready, cut. Head, turn, park. Oh, hard, hard.
Thank you. You may be seated. Seniors, as has become our Wildcat tradition, and as promised, you may now have my permission to take the next 60 seconds and take your selfies. guys. Thank you. All right. All right, thank you. Now, just like the movie theaters, please silence and put away your cell phones. Seniors, congratulations, you've made it. You're finally at the finish line. However, this is a commencement ceremony, and commence means to move forward. Today, you really are moving forward. Just like we talked about on May 1st when we had National Decision Day, you made a commitment to yourself and us that you have a plan once you leave high school. Whether that plan is to join the workforce, attend a trade school, college, university, or enlist in the military, you have a plan, and I'm so very proud of you. As your principal, I've had the privilege of watching you grow from wide-eyed freshmen, some of you going on a hunt for the pool on the 3rd floor. For the record, we don't have a pool or a 3rd floor. Into compassionate, resilient, and brilliant leaders that you are today. Your journey has not been without challenges, yet you stand here, a testament to your unwavering determination. Graduates, you're more than just a class. You're a community, a family. You've lifted each other up. You've supported each other through thick and thin, and proven that together there's no obstacle that you can't overcome. Your kindness, creativity, and passion, these are the qualities that will change the world, and that's what I've seen in you. It started with the fall with our strong showcase in football as our team completed its first undefeated regular season in school history. Our wrestling team has won back-to-back state championships with Nicholas Sanders and Gabriel Cortez both winning individual state titles last year. Let's not forget the numerous student athletes who have collected district and regional titles or team honors these past 4 years. Our band, with Mr. Fairley's calm and fun mantra, earning a superior rating in fall and following that up with superiors in the spring by our band, chorus, and orchestra, earning Virginia Honor Band and Blue Ribbon status. Absolutely. There are 36 full IB diploma candidates sitting among you. Yes, right? This class was the one to bring back musicals into the building after COVID with some hit renditions like Les Mis and Something Rotten. I really don't think there's an award in the country that our MJRTC unit under Cadet Crandall's leadership that they didn't win or earn. And this class brought over $7 million in scholarships earned. Mountain View has always been a great school because of its students. The class of 2024 truly demonstrated the greatness and will continue that greatness as you move forward. For our seniors playing spring sports, you will still be moving forward, but your journey is not over yet. We're sending good luck vibes your way as you compete in regional tournaments next week, so good luck, guys. Seniors, joining your parents and family this evening to celebrate your graduation are several guests seated on stage, which I would like to introduce. First, Dr. Taylor Thomas, Superintendent of Stafford County Public Schools. Ms. Kimberly Austin, Executive Director of Elementary School Leadership. Mrs. Lisa Boatwright, Esquire, Division Counsel. Mr. Chris Fulmer, CPA, Deputy Superintendent and Chief Operating Officer. Senator Tara Durant. Delegate Paul Milday. Mrs. Maureen Sigmund, School Board Chair from the Garrisonville District. Ms. Alyssa Halstead, School Board Member from the Rock Hill District. Jennifer Ode Tagun, School Board Alternate Student Representative. Catherine Buckman, School Board Student Representative, Emeritus. Mr. Mark Sanford, tonight's orator. Also seated on stage, we have your class officers, co-presidents Hannah Russ and Cadence Vishneski. Vice President Hayden Rue. Secretary Lily Sanford. And Historian Jeremiah Hernandez. I will reintroduce one of these students along with introducing one other on stage for their introduction in just a few minutes, as I introduce you to a terrific group of administrators who will join us on stage to award diplomas. Mrs. Cassie Mallory, Miss Julie Clements, Miss Jess Sigler, Mr. Greg Markheim. We also have a guest appearance from our former assistant principal, Mr. Eric Cook. And I would also like to introduce you to our counselors who worked with your students and helped get this day very organized. Miss Sarah Hodges, our Director of Counseling. Miss Joyce Lopes. Mr. Brian Carroll. Mr. Avery Stern. Mr. Stephen Carroll. And Miss Jenna Richmond. At this time, I would like to honor a classmate of these students with his honorary diploma. This honorary diploma will be awarded to Tyler Milbett. Tyler was a classmate of these students who passed away at the end of his junior year. Tyler had many passions, some of them including hunting, fishing, anything outdoors, really, and hanging out with his friends and family. Tyler loved music, all genres, and was always ready to play his new favorite song he discovered for everyone. His kind heart and the fact that he was a great listener allowed him to be a light for anyone seemingly when they needed one the most. He was always the hysterical entertainment at any event because of his humorous and upbeat personality. Tyler was also ready with a joke or prank and could easily convince others to join his cause. He was thoughtful, caring, and compassionate to his family and friends and strangers alike. He was a hard worker and loved to learn new trades. He was becoming a skillful landscaper and had started to learn the skills and ropes of an arborist's work despite having fear of heights. Even though he excelled academically, he had always said he wanted to work with his hands and to become a master tradesman as a chosen career. He had the brightest smile, and he gave freely, and somehow it made everyone feel, though, everything was going to be okay. He is truly missed and loved by many. At this time, I would invite Tyler's mom, Natasha Jones, and brother Cameron Jones to the stage to accept Tyler's diploma on his behalf. Tyler's family is forever grateful to the many friends and classmates of Tyler who have become family and shared stories about him, sent letters to the family, and provided so much support over the last 12 months. They know Tyler is looking down here today on his classmates, graduating today, and cheering for you. Thank you. And now let me introduce to you two amazing seniors. It is my pleasure to present to you the class of 2024 valedictorian, Delaney Hansen. Delaney concluded her high school career with a grade point average of 5.006. Delaney was a Commonwealth Governor's School student and transitioned to a combined curriculum of IB and AP classes. She received commended scholar status for the 2022 National Merit Scholarship Program. During her time at Mountain View, Delaney was a four-year starter for the girls lacrosse team and was one of the team captains during her senior year. In 2023, she was named as a USA Lacrosse National All-American player, All-Academic player. During her junior and senior years, Delaney played the clarinet in Mountain View's Wind Ensemble and was selected for all district bands. She enjoyed participating in many extracurricular activities while at Mountain View, to include Distributive Education Clubs of America, National Honor Society, Amnesty International, and Model UN. She recently competed in the DECA International Career Development Conference, where she placed in the Restaurant and Food Service Management category. Delaney Hinson, daughter of Jeremy and Melissa Hinson, and sister to Addison, and will be attending Southern Methodist University in the fall, where she is a President's Scholar and will study biological science on a pre-med track. Congratulations, Delaney. Now allow me to introduce you to Class of 2024 Salutatorian, Catherine Buckman. Got that one. Catherine concluded her high school career with a grade point average of 4.979. Catherine is a candidate for the full International Baccalaureate Diploma. Catherine is the president of the Mountain View FBLA chapter and serves as a regional executive officer. She holds several state and regional titles and has competed nationally. Additionally, she is captain of the forensic team, placing top 5 in the state for 2 consecutive years. Catherine is also president and founder of the Mountain View chapter of the National English Honor Society. In conjunction with the English Honor Society, Catherine founded the Stafford Reading Buddies program, connecting Mountain View students with students at Rock Hill and Elementary School. The opportunity to serve her community in high school as a student representative for the school board solidified Catherine's desire to pursue public policy and service, both academically and professionally. Catherine will continue her academic career at Columbia in the fall as a John Jay Scholar. John Jay Scholars represent top 5% of the admitted class and receive additional advisors, funds, and research opportunities. She plans to study political science and philosophy with the ultimate goal of attending law school. Catherine Buckman is the daughter of Frank and Belinda Buckman and her sister of Elizabeth and Carolyn Buckman. Congratulations, Carolyn. Catherine, your sister. It is also my honor today to recognize 3 groups of honor graduates. First, the graduates who have been designated by Stafford County as honor graduates. These graduates maintain a GPA of 3.8 to 4.0 for their entire high school career. Would all of the honor graduates please stand and be recognized at this time? Congratulations, guys. We also have distinguished honor graduates. These graduates have maintained GPA of a 4.0 or higher for their entire high school career. Would the distinguished honor graduates please rise and be recognized? Last but not least, the summa cum laude graduates recognized by the Stafford County School Board for maintaining a 4.25 GPA for all 4 years. Will the summa cum laude graduates please stand and be recognized? At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce once again the senior class salutatorian, Catherine Buckman, for her address to her classmates.
Thank you. Go ahead and adjust this. Thank you so much, Ms. Sullivan, for that beautiful introduction. And good evening, everyone. As salutatorian, it is my pleasure and responsibility to offer my salutations and welcome you today to the graduation of the Mountain View High School class of 2024. It is an honor to stand before you and a privilege to share this stage with the talented individuals who have worked so tirelessly to reach this moment. I want to start off by simply extending a big thank you to our guests, our teachers, our family, and our friends who are here today. We are so grateful that you are sharing this occasion with us. And of course, I want to thank our graduating class. This evening marks the culmination of 4 years of hard work in the classroom, in the community, and on the athletic field. I also want to take just a moment to acknowledge my own family. Lizzie, Caroline, Mom and Dad. There isn't enough time for me to tell you everything that you deserve to hear. But I want you to know that I love you so much, and I simply wouldn't be the person I am today without you. So, when I first sat down to start this speech, I approached it like every other assignment I've been given in the past 4 years. At about 2 a.m. the night before. No, I'm just kidding. But really, I did. I tried to do tons of research and preparation. But I found that the more I researched and the more I read, the more I came to discover a distinct lack of authenticity in all of my ideas. So, class of 2024, rather than delivering a long, drawn-out speech about something that I think sounds impressive, I really just want to take this as an opportunity to impart one last message. Our high school career has been full of so many firsts and so many lasts. As seniors, our last year has dwindled to our last month, our last week, our last day. And some of these days were happier than others. Some of these days were particularly miserable. But through it all, one thing has remained constant: our pursuit of this concept called happiness. And I don't mean pursuit of happiness like the Will Smith movie, or the Kid Cudi song, or even the quote from the Declaration of Independence. I mean true, genuine happiness. And I think, unfortunately, this pursuit of happiness is often confused with the pursuit of success. Today, as we celebrate our graduation, I want to challenge a common assumption, that happiness is something to be pursued, one sought after or achieved through external means. Instead, I want you to consider a different perspective, a shift towards what I want to call the non-pursuit of happiness. And I know it seems contradictory, but just listen. Throughout life, we've been taught to work hard in school and at our jobs to achieve these arbitrary goals that have been set for us. Honor roll, acceptance to a prestigious school, a fancy-sounding job title, the next big promotion. And these are impressive. These are accomplishments, but they aren't happiness. And we live in a world that so often equates happiness with material successes. And yet, time and time again, we watch that this pursuit leaves us feeling empty. Standing here as your salutatorian, I will tell you, I feel great. I feel accomplished. I feel proud. I feel a little bit nervous, I'll be honest. And I feel happiness, but I don't feel the happiness I probably would have felt if I'd had dinner with my parents instead of locking myself in my room to study. Or the happiness I'd have felt hanging out with my friends instead of preparing for my next speaking competition or paper or presentation or whatever it may have been at the time. And I'm not saying that it's good to fail, and I'm not saying that it's good to not have goals. But what I am saying is that it is important for us to remember that we all only have a limited amount of time on this earth. We're a blink in the spectrum of time. So, spending our precious moments prioritizing superficial, materialistic, arbitrary goals is quite simply a waste. So I encourage you right now to reflect on how you live your life and the things that really matter to you. And I understand, I completely understand that happiness can seem elusive at times. But it is important for us to keep in mind that it is not something to be pursued. It is not a destination we reach after ticking off a checklist of achievements. Instead, happiness is something you define for yourself and must find within yourself. It sneaks into life in moments of laughter with friends. It's discovered in the warmth of family gatherings, in the camaraderie among teammates, and in acts of kindness towards others. Instead of chasing after happiness, simply stop and find it in the present moment. Because maybe a happy life really is the accumulation of these small moments. Today is an important moment in our life, and it is a happy moment too. It is happy because we are surrounded by friends, family, and loved ones, and also because we don't have assignments anymore. As we begin the next chapter of our lives, let's carry with us this understanding that success really isn't measured by external markers, but rather by the depth of joy and contentment we experience. I encourage you, each and every one of you, students, yes, but also teachers, parents, siblings, and grandparents, to find happiness in every small moment, because it is something that invites itself into our friendships, into our belief systems, into our passions. Happiness is found within ourselves and within our lives. Class of 2024, it has been such a pleasure learning and loving beside you for the past 4 years. Look around and realize that this moment here is the celebration of years and years of hard work. Go out into the world, be great, be successful, but most of all, I encourage you, be happy. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Catherine. Now it's my pleasure to introduce, once again for their remarks, Class President Hannah Russ, followed by Co-Class President Cadence Vishneski.
Are you on yours? Okay, there you go. Sorry, I'm a little taller than them. That is not my speech. Oh, what? Found it. Hello, graduates, parents, and Mountain View staff. Congratulations once again to my fellow graduates on earning this outstanding and very much deserved achievement. My name is Hannah Russ, and I am one of the senior class presidents for the class of 2024. A little known fact about me is that I have served as a student class council officer for all 4 years of high school. However, this year has been my absolute favorite because it has allowed me to come to an important realization. This realization is that after spending the last 4 years within the walls of Mountain View High School, we have all developed a persona, a specific set of characteristics and attributes that have accompanied our names across Stafford County, creating our reputations, solidifying the version of ourselves that people expect to see when they meet us. From taking on the role of the talented athlete, the exceptional mathematician, or the brilliant actor, we have all effectively fulfilled these parts during our high school careers. These personas have formed during this first chapter of our lives. The quality of character that has been established within us is a result of all that we have endured up to this point. We have experienced the highs of winning an award after months of hard work and getting to play in a varsity match for the first time. But we have also faced the lows of failure and not completely living up to the expectations of others. This part of our story has seen us move from elementary school to high school, from small, curious children to mature adults. Fortunately, we are able to bring this installment of our lives to a close here on graduation day. The halls of Mountain View have acted as a safe space for our personal evolution into the individuals we are today. Oh no. During our time here, we have learned invaluable lessons from our teachers and colleagues who have exposed us to a valuable range of distinctive ideals. All of these lessons have played an integral role in making us who we are in this moment, in forging the personal narrative that has allowed us to flourish through the years. However, in just a few minutes, we will all be starting a new chapter in our lives. Within this new phase, we will gain the ability to completely alter our personas. Although it may seem frightening as a concept, entering the world beyond Mountain View provides us with the grounds to continue improving and reconstructing ourselves as young adults finding our way in the world. The wondrous thing about becoming an adult and entering that realm of possibility is that no one there truly knows who we are. No one is meeting us with any specific set of expectations. This lack of presumption enables us to change the way that people perceive us completely. In this period of new beginnings, we all get to start over, to uncover who we want to be and what we wish to accomplish during the rest of our lives. We are about to gain the freedom to further explore who we currently are without the pressure of being surrounded by those who expect to see a certain version of us. Through this, we will be able to find what parts of ourselves we wish to change. We now get to dictate what variation of ourselves we want people to see, to decide how we now want to present ourselves. Although change is not a requirement for entering life beyond high school, it will allow for us to mature and grow into adults that are prepared to make an impact on the world around us. This growth will enable us to have the opportunity and ability to pursue our dreams and grant us the means to live out a life that we are proud to have experienced and to call our own. Every person here today has developed into a remarkable individual, a person who has made an impact on those around them. We have all braved situations that have affected us in both positive and negative ways, that have taught us how to overcome our struggles and conflicts. We have accomplished difficult things, and these moments have gifted us the skills necessary to become our true selves. I have had the honor of watching all of you become the hardworking and dedicated people I see today. The personas that all of you carry are worth knowing and are admirable, as each of your personas offer a distinct set of traits that have aided you in your journey towards happiness and excellence. I now also have the privilege of moving into the most important and everyone's favorite part of any speech, the part where I give thanks. To my grandparents, thank you for showing me what it means to persevere and triumph, no matter the circumstances. To my extended family, thank you for teaching me how to be brave and how to be confident enough to speak my mind. To my teammates, Thank you for pushing me to be strong and courageous in every moment. To my brother, thank you for allowing me to learn the value and being a constant support in someone's life, and for being my lookalike. To my friends, thank you for enabling me to be honest with myself at all times, and for providing me with a space to be happy. And finally, to my parents, thank you for being by my side throughout my entire life, for being my biggest fans and most honest critics, for always being my best friends. I love all of you and would not be here today without you, and for that, I give my biggest thanks. Every future graduate seated before me has a similar list of people to thank and attribute their success to. So for them, I say thank you to everyone in the stands today and everyone who is watching at home who helped make today a reality. And to the future graduates, I remind you that as you cross this stage and receive your diploma, signaling your turning of the page into this next chapter of your life, remember who you used to be, who you are, and who you want to become. And most importantly, remember that everyone who will surround you today is incredibly proud of you, and all of us are excited to watch you achieve your most authentic personas and to see you write a story that you love. Thank you very much, and congratulations to the Mountain View class of 2024.
Oh, now we're bringing it down. Good evening, everybody. My name is Kaden Swishneski, and I'm one of this year's senior class co-presidents. For a lot of you, this is honestly probably the first time you're even seeing me. I moved here towards the end of my junior year from Hawaii, and Mountain View is one of many schools I have attended throughout my life, just from having moved around all over the world. But I am so grateful that I get to finish out here at this amazing school with all of you guys. Regardless of having moved around a bunch of different times and going to all these different schools, there's one thing that has stayed true throughout my whole academic career, and that's that I am a terrible student. Horrible, absolutely terrible, okay? I cannot stress that enough. You know, I never seem to get any of my assignments turned in on time. I was late to school every single day. Test taking has never come easy to me. And you know what? That's exactly the reason why I wanted to be president in the first place. I wanted to set an example for all the other students out there who struggle in school like me, who feel like the peers around them are 3 steps ahead, or who feel like, you know, they aren't good enough. I never joined any clubs. I never did stick with the sport. And the whole DEAPIB honors classes, none of that ever interested me. Doing any extra work for that matter, you would never catch me, never. But despite this, despite all of this, despite not being your typical picture-perfect president, here I stand. You see, what got me this role, thank you. What got me this role had nothing to do with popularity or good grades or my impressive attendance record. What got me this role was my passion for people and my drive to lead. There are lots of components when considering what it takes to be successful, lots. But there's one thing you absolutely need in order to even start your climb up the ladder of success, to even live life, and that's passion. It is the fuel to motivation. It unlocks the ambition stirring deep within our souls, and our passions are what leads us to a fulfilling life. It doesn't matter who you are, or how old you are, or what season of life you may be in, or what you love. Passion is the reminder of why we do what we do. Passion is what keeps us going even when faced with setbacks. And believe me, there will be plenty of those. Okay, there will be plenty. There will be times when we feel our passion start to slip, maybe even fade a little bit. And that's okay. Real life gets in the way. Plans change, people change, passions change. But at the end of those hard times, if you can still feel that heartbeat of a feeling, you chase it. You find a way to reignite that fire, and you never let it go. So I was given a time limit for this speech. Since there are 2 presidents this year, my 6-minute speech turned into 3. And upon hearing this, I thought, oh my gosh, how am I going to be amazing and inspirational and brilliant in only 3 minutes? And then my next immediate thought after that was, yeah, there is no way I'm doing that. I haven't been able to follow rules my whole life, and there's no way I'm going to start now. Okay, no way. So here we are on minute 4. Thank you for joining me. And you know what? You know what? I wanted to push it. I wanted to push it, even if it's just an extra 60 seconds, because there's a lesson here. Just like passion, there can be no success in the absence of risk-taking. You cannot let anyone or anything stand in your way. There are going to be people in your life who try to box you up, whether it's for their own personal agendas or if it's because they're afraid of just how high you'll soar. So, whether you're a straight A academic beast of a student, or if you're an average student, or if you're like me, who was a little bit worried there for a second on whether or not they would even make it to graduation, just remember that we are all one and the same, for we all have passions just waiting to be explored. You all, parents, teachers, everybody, this goes for you too, you all are unstoppable. So no matter where you go in life, don't be afraid to take some risks and never lose your spark. And most importantly, don't be boxed into a 3-minute speech. You go out there and you set your own time limit. Thank you, everybody. Congratulations.
That was pretty good. All right, thank you guys. At this time, we will have a musical presentation by the Mountain View Madrigals. As the senior madrigals make their way to the risers, allow me to recognize 3 outstanding musicians and teachers. Director of Bands, Mr. Austin Fairley. And choral director, Mr. Corey Galt. And earlier this morning, our orchestra director, Tom McDonald. Also at this time, I would like to honor another group of students who have chosen a career path that should be honored in every celebration. Today we have sitting among the graduates 24 seniors who are taking one of 3 paths towards serving our country in the military, either by direct enlistment, attending a service academy, or attending college on a ROTC scholarship. These individuals have chosen a path that will protect liberties of all Americans, and for that we are grateful. They are wearing red, white, and blue cords, and at this time I'm asking them to stand and be recognized. Thank you guys, and now our madrigals.
In the quiet, misty morning, when the moon has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop
Thank you, Madrigals. As they take their seats, I'd like to recognize and thank the senior class sponsors, Aaron Crosswell and Larry Crosswell, for all their hard work this year. Thank you. I would also like to take a minute and recognize two teachers who are retiring this year. Mr. Todd Welker, a tech ed teacher here at Mountain View, who was an original Wildcat. He's been with us since we opened the building in 2005. Also retiring this year is Mr. Gary Wolford, one of our science teachers who has been with us since 2006. Please join me in a round of applause to thank these teachers for over 55 plus years of combined service to Stafford County Public Schools. Here to present her speech to the graduates is Valedictorian Delaney Henson.
Hello and good evening, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Delaney Henson, and I am honored to hold a small role in welcoming you to the Mountain View High School graduation ceremony for the class of 2024. On behalf of our entire class, I would like to extend a huge thank you to all of the important people who have gotten us to this point, whether they could be here today or not. To all of those special relatives, friends, and mentors, thank you for the unwavering love and support you have shown us throughout our lives. Many of us would not be here today without you. Although multiple people told me not to include a long list of thank yous at the start because it would lose your attention, the people who matter to me deserve to hear this and so much more. To my parents, grandparents, and relatives, thank you for listening when it mattered most and for teaching me what it means to be loved unconditionally. To my little sister, Addie, thank you for being my most loyal supporter and having my back on everything. To my friends, thank you for reminding me what it feels like to be a little kid with no worries and responsibilities, even when worries and responsibilities consume me most. And finally, to my teachers, even to the ones who I never actually had as a teacher, and coaches, thank you for being an outlet in case I ever needed to talk, and for creating an environment where I always felt understood. I am so beyond grateful for all of you, and I cannot express enough the impact that you have had on my life. Now, for the part everyone else was waiting to hear, congratulations, class of 2024. Together, we have accomplished so much, whether that be convincing our teachers that our slow internet was the reason our camera was off freshman year, or sprinting up the stairs at 7:29 in the morning to avoid the tardy table senior year. To be completely honest with you, when I found out last week that I needed to write a speech for graduation, I had no idea where to start. After searching for examples and asking my friends what I should say, the biggest response was to use AI to write my speech, but I figured that wouldn't go over very well. Besides that, the only common thread of advice was to talk about something that truly mattered to me, something that I thought a younger version of myself could benefit from hearing. I don't want to be that person who stands up on this stage pretending to know more about life than anyone else, especially considering I'm a 17-year-old who barely knows how to schedule her own doctor's appointment. But what I do know is this. From a young age, we are taught that we must learn to fly above others if we want to achieve anything. We craft wings out of wax and feathers, soaring through the sky in an attempt to reach our limitless potentials. In the process, however, we become so caught up in the idea of being extraordinary that we forget how to live. The indomitable pressure to be outstanding overwhelms us, as we refuse to close our wings and put our feet on the ground, for fear of falling behind others, for fear of being ordinary. Instead of savoring our experiences, we obsess over how to stand out amongst our peers, how to be the smartest, the fastest, the most impressive. As I look around at all of you today, I know that every single one of us have, at some point or another, felt overwhelmed by the thousands of tasks on our mental to-do list, stuck in a dangerous balancing act where we feel obligated to complete them all and fly above expectations. When we only know how to fly, however, we lose sight of the ground. We ignore the little moments deemed ordinary and miss out on all of the smaller, awe-inspiring parts of life. Many of us sacrifice the very things we should value the most: conversations about everything and nothing, time with family and friends, and, most apparent for a lot of us, sleep. Our teachers can attest to that last point, seeing Canvas notifications from assignments submitted at 3 a.m., and then watching us walk into school late the next day with under-eye bags that could be seen from a mile away and an essential cup of coffee, barely making it through their classes without falling asleep. Over the last few weeks, all of us have been hit with waves of bittersweet memories, and I know for a fact that none of mine have had anything to do with flying or being extraordinary. When I look back on the last 4 years, the things I truly remember aren't the math tests I spent hours studying for or the music theory quiz I bombed, but instead, the unplanned moments where I focused on living in the present and enjoying life with the people who matter most. I remember the long drives on summer nights with the windows down and the music playing loud enough to damage my eardrums, the chaos of cleaning up brownie mix off of the ceiling before my mom got home from work, the uncontrollable laughter that you can only find with the people who understand you better than you understand yourself. As I've gotten older, it's become abundantly clear to me that the moments that matter in life are not defined by undeniable success, but instead by the little moments we share with others that allow us to unapologetically be ourselves. As we collectively move into the future, the only guarantee we all still share is the ground beneath our feet. While I encourage you all to reach for the skies and fly, I urge you to savor the little moments in between, the moments on the ground. I am so incredibly proud of each and every one of us for overcoming our own individual challenges to be here, and I cannot wait to see us all continue to fly. Wherever we may be over the next few years, I hope that we all remember the moments that matter, taking breaks from flying to stretch our legs. Thank you.
You guys did a great job on all your speeches. All right, at this time, it gives me great honor to present to you the Mountain View High School class of 2024 candidates for graduation. As we begin this presentation of diplomas, I would like to remind all spectators that applause and light cheering are acceptable when names are read. However, loud cheering, air horns, and other noisemakers that make it impossible for other people to hear the next name are rude and not acceptable or appreciated, and it also prohibits other families from hearing their graduate's name read as well. Those students with the last names beginning with V's, W's, Z's are just as important as the ABCs. Once your student name is read, please be respectful of all others and do not carry on conversations, talk on your phone, or allow children to disrupt others. The seniors and families around you thank you in advance for your cooperation. Without further ado, Mr. Mark Sanford, our orator, will join us on stage.
Delaney Fiorella Hinson. Catherine Ann Buckman. Hannah Elizabeth Russ. Cadence Evelina Vishneski. Hayden Bradley Rue. Lily Marie Sanford. Jeremiah Noel Hernandez. Caden Matthew Byrne. Mark Paul Moen. Reese Joaquin Williams. Maya Celestine LaPietra. Julian Ramiro Abamonga. Tamia Monet Abbott. Omar Abu Diab. Aiden Joshua Acker. J. Benjamin Addis. Janelle Ya Afriye. Oscar Daniel Alanis. Camille Mariah Alexander. Catherine Bethany Allen. Livingston Ododa Valentine Allen, Jr. Angelina Joy Altizer. Daniela Alejandra Amaya. Caden Wayne Jerome Anderson. Carissa Yvette Anderson. Madeline Reese Anderson. Alejandro Añez Aranibar. Samantha Marie Arbogast. Ian Robert Archibald. Alia Paula Arias. Natalie Alicia Arias. Richard Adam Payne Arco. Ethan Philip Henry Asante. Amanda Cheyenne Ash. Isabella Mariana Acefa. Salasi Anthony Kevin Ativi. Kana Ann Auberg. Mitchell Wesley Austin. Lillian Jade Bear. Ava Haley Baker. Genevieve Elise Bannister. You made it. Aaron Scott Barber. Aubrey Marie Barron. Gabrielle Johanna Bartels. Brooklyn Dakota Bass. Eliana Marie Baugh. Benjamin Wyatt Beaumont. Sydney J. Beck. Annalise Emily Becker. Corey Tyler Bell. Ivana Maria Belas. Aiden French Belsky. Elijah Douglas Beltran. Lorelei Sienna Bennett. Christopher Bermudez Arevalo. Genesis Gabriela Betanco. Avery Grace Bevins. Gabrielle Anaya Blake. Erica Blanco. Ashley Noel Blevins. Olivia Rosa Boatwright. Amanda Sky Boatwright. Solana Isabella Bolanos. Grayson Reed Bollinger. Ian Glenn Bollinger. Gavin Lee Bonk. Kamira Ann Bookert.
I'm getting out of here, y'all.
Sebastian Christopher Borrego. Alexis Blake Bost. Candace Mackenzie Boyd. Jonah Gabriel Boyd. Olivia Barrett Boynton. Caitlin Dianira Bradley. Nathan Ellis Brents. Ella Francesca Brinkley. Jordan Sarah Brooks. Sean Avery Brosnan. Derek Eugene Brown, Jr. Brooklyn Joy Bruce. Madison Kate Brumbaugh. Aria Beth Bryant. Riley Elizabeth Bubach. Dakota Nathaniel Budd. Jaden Elijah Bushong. Jonathan James Cobble. Morgan Kate Cahoon. Lily Ann Calhoun. Megan Janelle Calvert. Matthew Alexander Cameron. Corey Patrick Campbell. Adriana Isabella Campos. Taylin Atia Ray Canty. Allison Carballo Medrano. Sadie Carpenter. Nicole Elise Carson. James Christopher Carver. Lorenzo Benevente Castañeda. Isaiah Gabriel Castillo. Yadira Michelle Castro. Nayeli Eileen Cason Guzman. Robert Marshall Chapman. Dylan Michael Charnick. Toby Wilder Childers. Christopher Scott Chiswick. Lauren Ashley Chiswick. Giovanna Ray Ciotti. Evan Samuel Clark. Taylor Elizabeth Clark. Jameson Lee Clark. David Jacob Coffey.
Stafford, I love you. Keep that in mind.
Ethan Thomas Coffin. Andrew Raymond Cohn. Blake Christian Cole. Elise Noel Collette. Chloe Annalise Collins. Idris Kwandu Collison Kofi. Alyssa Ray Connor. Victor Stephen Contreras. Ronald Colton Cooper. Elena Lee Corbin. Owen Armstrong Corcoran. Gabriel Alexander Cortez. Evan Clyde Eugene Krager. Ian Elias Crandall. Daniel Gabriel Crosby. Rose Crossley. Laird Edward Crowley. Daniel Andres Sismadia. Stephen Lloyd Cups. Kirsten Nicole Daigle. Jordan Cinnamon Daniel. Tiara Kuuini Maikalani Daniels. Haley Nicole Darling. Amanda Nicole Doss. Tamaya Liana Davis. Danica Marie Deal. Scout Jackson Dietrich. Jessica Jordan Destin. William James DeLugos. Natalie Brooke Dove. Alejandro Giovanni Downey. Miriam Jane Doyle. Dominic Jackson Dugan.
Thanks, Evan. Appreciate it.
Brandon Michael Dooley. David Anthony Dene. Matthew Kaito Dunn. Lily Mae Dorchak. Mia Sayaka Easley. Cameron Paul Eggy. Justin Yuto Elsie. Tamima Tamilolua Enitan. Logan Luke Earhart. Elmer Gustavo Escobar Olivares. Quentin Alexander Evans. Nathaniel Tucker Everett. Sibiora Gabriela Everett. Gage Michael Fairweather. Samantha Emma Farinas. Andrew James Ferris. Tristan D. Ferris. Reagan Elizabeth Fetter. Liam Fernandez. Aaliyah Zhao Yi Fields. Anthony Renato Fields. Ashlyn Heather Fields. Brianna E. Finley. Elizabeth Beatrice Fleming. Sonia Lisette Flores Pineda. Dylan Charles Forrest. Luz Marina Fowler. Tom Alejandro Franco Salis. Shaylin Lee Frank. Madison Rosemary Frazier. Isaac William Fredette. Abigail Ray Ann Fritter. Ainsley Link Fritz. Oscar Fuerte Sendejas. Landon Wayne Fulton. Brady Thomas Fuster. Christian Damir Galloway. Catherine Abigail Garay Ramirez. Aramina Celeste Garcia. Sophia Marie Garcia. Madison Rose Guard. Kayla Madison Page Gardner. Matthew Brian Scott Garnett. Jamil Kyrie Garrett Bay. Michael Jamal Garris. Vivian Ann Gale. Sarah Diane Geelan. Laurel Van Gerber. Ashley Madison Geen. Thomas Joseph Gill. Gabriela Marie Gomez. Gianna Rose Gomez. Antonio Alexis Gonzalez. Donovan Manuel Gonzalez. Natalie Jade Goodwin. Alondra Nicole Gotay. Anella Grace Grathwall. Campbell Jude Gray. Christian Alexandra Gregory. Mackenzie Elizabeth Gregson. Melvin Lindsay Griffin Jr. Jairo Josue Guandique Valdez. Henry Abraham Gudiel Vargas. Nathaniel Guy Guest. Brooke Ashley Gummerson. Alexis Jade Gwynn. Maddox Gonzalez Haas. Micah Elijah Hagender. Jackson Tyler Hamill. Dylan G. Hamilton. Autumn Daisy Marie Hancock. Nicholas Gunnar Hansen. Caleb June Harbottle. Hunter Charles Harmon. Bradley Keith Harris. Pierre Lewis Harris, Jr. Elizabeth Ann Harvey. Marin Savannah Hawthorne. Megan Nicole Hawthorne. Gavin Bryce Haichu. Joel Cooper Henderson. Victoria Owolui Hendricks. Rosemary Isabel Henriquez. Kyrie James Armani Hurd. Colton Arturo Hernandez. Kenneth Eduardo Hernandez. Diego Joshua Hernandez Flores. Gregory James Hodges. Nora Marie Holoko. Davia Lauren Hoover. Kyla Aubrianne Hopping. Damian Patrick Howie. Cassandra Elaine Hugh. Dylan Scott Hughes. Liliana Joy Hutzel. Kyler Michael Ingraham. And Sikan Inyang. Bradley Jacob Izzet. Michaela Brianna Jacks. Daniel Todd Jackson. Ellis Nathaniel Jackson. Alexander Jason Jaworski. Jillian Grace Gerald. Elise Maria Johns. Abigail Lynn Johnson. David Aaron Johnson. Jaden Abron Johnson. Xavier Nesta Johnson. Juniper Rose Johnston. Amadre William Jones. Dane Andrew Jones. Lily Catherine Jones. Miranda Juarez Barriga. Luisa Maria Jorge. Samuel Tijon Kamara. Rami Camille Kamal. Ava Patricia Karras. Ryan Andrew Kelly. Jaden Christopher Kendall. Marin Grace Keplinger. Mia Elena Kimball. Haley Rose Marie Kindred. John Robert Kirkpatrick. Ryan Christian Kobeck. Camden Riley Knight. Frederick Adala Cueva. Frank Forrest La Calamito. Ashley Tatiana Lagos Cruz. Aiden Wissant Barcelo Lay. Daisy Ann Lang. Nathan Hunter Lanham. Amber Nicole Lara. Seth Thomas Lawson. Malena Nicole Leal. Nathaniel Elwin Leggett. Aiden Sinclair Lehrman. Jamoa Lana Lemmy. Jeanette Leon Villaseñor. Isaiah Mauricio Licona. Sophia Rose Leesky. Tyler Aubrey Littles. Giselle Alexandra Lizama Ramirez. Amber Marie Lloyd. Braulio Andres Lobo Solis. Maria Fernanda Lopez Lluveres. Leah Devon Lovelady. Alyssa Marie Lovett. Jesse Dean Lowry. Elizabeth Catherine Lubinsky. Edwin Hadiel Luciano Olivencia. Juliana Desiree Lugo. Noah Austin Lunger. Landon Thomas Lynn. Caitlin Marie Maitland. Angeline Malani Maldonado. Blake Levi Manthe. Xavier Angel Marcano.
We did it.
Alexandra Rose Marsh. Alfonso Martin Jr.
Thank you. You got it, Chris.
Lincoln Michael Martinez. Victoria Frenia Matos. Kenya Gabriela Matthews. Leah Michelle Mattingly. Erica Ruth Mounts. Emma Juan Mayo. Isabella N. Mayorga. Leah Leonie McCabe. Dylan Matthew McCormick. Amaya Leah Castillo McCoy. Larissa Rosa McDonald. Jasmine Rochelle McElveen. Logan Ross McGrath. Shane Robert McGrath. Riley Shea McLaurin. Kiara Male Nerea McMillan. Trey Christopher McNatt Perry. Emily Alexis Meadows. Yadira Tovar Medina. Susana Raquel Medina Guardado. Benjamin Allen Meinert.
Hey, got the fat head? Hey!
Mnet Tawodros Makonnen. Justin Allen Melson. Ya Mensa Bonsu Mitchell. Eric Adumako Mensa. Margaret Kayla Mensa. Mahdi Hassan Mia. Arissa Simone Miller. Kayla Yasmin Miller. Layla Imani Miller. Lily Hong Wei Miller. Owen West Miller. Rachel Margaret Miller. Garrett Arzo Mincy. Abigail Leanne Minks. Aaron Carlton Mitchell. Kellen Alonzo Mitchell. Mackenzie Elizabeth Mithun. Taymor Mohammed. Leo Hunter Montgomery. Jasmine Soleil Moore. Morgan Christine Moore. Daniel Franklin Wayne Moorhead. Dylan Lisandro Morales Vidal. Lila Grace Moriali. Courtney Diana Morris. Jake Robert Mortensen. Lauren Hayden Moss. Aaliyah Faith Mughley. Geneviève Yvonne Muse. Joseph Thomas Mullen II. Jasmine Wairuwe Muturi. Noe Farrell Joel. Hannah LaRue Niece. Tavon Cortez Newman. Emma Leanne Wynn. Sarah Virginia Nichols. Alexandria Lisbeth Noel. Jonathan Osmi Nolasco Figueroa. Muhammad Abdullah Noon. Ariel Karen Norwood. Liliana Ray Nugent. Isabel Ann Nunez. Thomas James Oatman. Ariat Shade Cortez Oladipo. Chinedu Charles Omabu. Candence Aku Apoku Mensa. Dasni Lisbeth Osorto Colato. Cameron Alexis Owens. Angelica Leilani Paktakan. Josue Elias Palacios Arevalo. Sofia Marie Paraj Rabul. Walter Mauricio Paredes Munguia. Isabella Sarah Hope Patchell. Lisa Janet Payne. Reagan John Pearson. Alejandro Antonio Peña Cortez. Yarinelis Perez. Samantha Perez Alvarado. Essex Joseph Diogenes Perry. Sarah Elizabeth Perry. Aiden Powell Peterson. Claire E. Petska. Jessica Lauren Phillips. Catherine Margaret Phillips. Jade Alexis Pickering. Colin Nathaniel Pynick. Christian Javier Pinto. Roberto Johan Polar. Diego Sui Pons. Quinn Marie Primo. Evan McGuire Prophet. Carly Nicole Pruitt. Jasmine Marie Quinn. Daniela Maria Quintanilla Montano. Shayan Sajed Raja. Emily Lisette Ramirez. Javier Alexander Ramos. Jamil Antonio Ramshore. Sergio Anthony Dalu Rapalini. Sebastian Gregorio Rudy. Michael David Rector. Donovan Michael Regis. Hannah Rachel Renan. William James Reynolds. All right, buddy. Emily Madison Rhodes. Tabitha Rose Riddle. Daniel Rivera. Caleb Valentine Rizzi. Jacob Tyler Roberts. Demarcus LaRich Robinson. Alexis Nicole Rocca. Marvin Jose Rodas. Ruth Esperanza Rodas Chavez. Zachary Thomas Rogers. Ethan John Roper. Emilia Nicole Rothwell. Noah Ethan Rothwell. Rogelio Ricardo Ruiz Jr. Carlos Leitier Ruiz Lopez. Aaron James Russi. Charlie Salome Sabines. Conlon Sanchez. Juan Ramon Sanchez Vasquez. Nicholas Evan Sanders. Giancarlo Andre Santiago. Christopher Saravia Alvarado. Janelle Elise Sargent. Jeremiah Sawyer. Alec Kamea Sayasitsena. Greer Philip Scarpula. Charles Cleland Schilling. Alexander Justice Schmidt. Hunter Wayne Schneider. Mallory Inez Schumann. Madison Raylyn Scott. Kobe Austin Seck. Taylor Marie Shannon. Yelena Mary Ship. Asil Ahmad Shirzad. Ethan Hunter Short. Karina Asuncion Simeon. Carden Lawrence Simons. Madison May Simons. Emerson Delaney Sims. Samir Singh. Daniel Colby Smith. Gabriella Clacy Smith. Tyler Joseph Smith. Zaria Audrine Smith. Elizabeth Ashley Smoot. Megan Elizabeth Soderholm. Nalawi Desalegn Solomon. Etienne Kweku Ajekum Samoa III. Catherine Jean Southland. Kayla Marie Spell. Micah Alexander Spivey. Riley Logan Stanton. Olivia Christina Sterling. Kristen Sierra Stewart. Ren Elizabeth Stump. Congratulations. Brady Cooper Sykes. Carter Patrick Taylor. Jensen Everett Taylor. Shiloh Louisa Fuifri Teo. Abigail Marie Thompson. Luke Thomas Thorne. Sherwin Sean Tisson Jr. Vito Joseph Torres. Austin Palmer Tranfa. Brooke Aubrey Tudor. Isaac William Turley. Brody Sean Tuttle. Keaton James Upton. Isaiah Nicholas Urdialis. Daniel Richard Vabnik. Aaron Walter Vallon.
Oh, yes, excellent.
Emma Grace Van Loo. Charles Javier Vasquez. Levi Daniel Vasquez. Juan Antonio Vega Dominguez. Mackenzie Renee Velasquez. Mela Marie Velasquez. Ava Allegra Versosa. Aaron Matthew Vien. Allison Victoria Vile. Daniel Adam Wagner. Michaela Salome Waleski. Cole James Walker. Charles Russell Bruce Wallace. Quasi Durrell War. Ava Rose Warren. Sean Isaiah Sidney Washington. Shayna Grace Washington. Benjamin Michael Waters. Isaiah Omari Watkins. Skyla Lanile Watson. Tayden Dion Watson. Dawson Timothy Way. Gabriel Edward West. John Brian Wheeler. Robert Jeffrey Whelan. Gabrielle Cherie Wilborn. Carly Beth Wolepski. Lane Lewis Williams. Mary Janae Williams. Brian Lee Wilson. Ava Elizabeth Wyndham. Josiah Lee Windless. Robert Benjamin Winters, Jr. Adam Christopher Wolford.
Go Adam!
Jack Womack.
I'm Spider-Man!
Leighton Price Wood. John Carter Woods. Brianna Michelle Worcester. Jamie Cameron Wright. Tatiana Xavier. Sophia Rose Young. Imad Tayab Zakria. Joel Isaac Cepeda. Hannah Jo Zitzelberger. Kaylin Ray Zitzelberger. Dakota Lyle Zollner. Logan Scott Zollner. Clara Rose Zuck.
Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Hang on, guys. We still got a little bit more business to do. Thank you, guys. I hope we have some to celebrate at the very, very end. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mr. Mark Sanford, one of our math teachers who did an outstanding job as our order and reading names. That is really not an easy assignment, and he makes it look very easy, much easier than it is. Thank you, Mark. Also this evening, allow me to recognize the amazing group of teachers we have at Mountain View High School. They have given countless hours of time and have been dedicated to the success of the seniors we have today. I'm not sure my words could adequately express the appreciation and admiration for this staff as they work and all the work that they've done this year. Would the faculty and staff please stand up to be recognized? Thank you. At this time, I would ask that everyone please rise and join the madrigals and these seniors in singing of the Alma Mater. The Alma Mater is located in the program. At the conclusion of the Alma Mater, the class secretary, Lily Sanford, and the class historian, Jeremiah Hernandez, have a special presentation. What? It's all right. They were excited. No, just hair is the struggle.
One view we pledge our best, our all. Our thoughts will oft return to your halls.
now, Lily and Jeremiah. Great job.
Every year at graduation, there's a tradition to give Miss Sullivan a token while receiving our diplomas. This year, we wanted to give her something special that embodies our class. Instead of handing her individual tokens, the senior class compiled our best memories, best advice received, and the most important friends and staff met during our time at Mountain View, and we made a scrapbook to present to her so she can always remember the class of 2024. 696. That's how many school days we've had, give or take the sick days off and the sick days off. 696 days of our best moments and hardest times as we navigated growing up in this pivotal point in our lives.
This book is not just words on a page. It's memories that made us who we are sitting here today. With this gift of gratitude for not just Miss Sullivan, but for everyone here that helped us become the people we are today, we thank you for all the lessons learned, time we've laughed, times we've cried, and every moment in between. We hope leaving this book with you will leave a small piece of the class of 2024 in your heart, and for our class sitting here in front of us today, we hope you take the time to look back on those 696 days, and as you cherish every moment, you always know, no matter how far you may go, you'll always have a home to return to. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate this. I really like the chicken nugget tray. Leave things better than how you found them, because you guys have left Mountain View much better than when you started. So thank you so much. This is amazing. Thank you, guys. Whew. Thank you, guys. I'm going to try and finish this up. All right, so at this time, class co-presidents Hannah and Cadence, will you lead in the turning of the tassels? Please come and join me. Get ready.
What did we say it out loud?
Yep, both of you.
Senior class of 2024, you may now turn your tassels.
Thank you, and by the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia and Stafford County Public Schools, I declare you graduates of Mountain View High School. It is time to celebrate.